What is going on, everybody? Back at it again with another YouTube video, and today we're going to be talking about the 76ers playoff rotation for the upcoming resume of the schedule / playoffs, and we're going to talk about it. And I'm really excited for the NBA to be back. Honestly, at first I was a little skeptical about it, but after giving it some thought, we need sports in this world. And with everything going on right now, I think sports is a very good thing to happen just to get people's minds off some things. Because sports, as we all know, hasn't been around since March 11th. That was the official last day of sports. It has been more than 3 months without a sporting event, without a home game, without an away game, without even talking about anything. Basically, what this channel has been about has been NFL free agency, the draft, a bunch of Eagles videos, a bunch of Flyers videos, a bunch of Phillies videos, and a bunch of Sixers videos. But it hasn't been any game recaps, and I can't wait to get that back to you guys when the season resumes. But before I get into today's video, and before I get into all the playoff rotations and everything and how I think, make sure you guys smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. We are more than halfway there to 1,000 subscribers. I know we can do it. I know we will do it. Just make sure you guys hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. And to get into today's video, we're going to talk about the starting five and maybe a little bit of the bench rotation that I think the Sixers should use. And then I'm going to put in my input on what I think Brett Brown will use. So I think something completely different than what I think Brett Brown is going to do. And here we go. So my personal opinion, this is my opinion, I think the Sixers should go Ben, Shake, Richardson, Tobias, Embiid. Now, the reason why I say Shake is because Al Horford and Joel Embiid really didn't play great together this season. They weren't really connecting until the last game, and I think Shake Milton has proven that he can play minutes. Now, does Shake Milton have to start? No. But I feel like Al Horford can't start. I feel like he needs to come off the bench. That is my main focus. Al Horford needs to come off the bench. I don't care who starts. I don't care if it's Robinson. I don't care if it's Burks. I don't care if it's Matisse, Shake, Furkan. I don't care. I just need Al Horford to come off the bench with whoever. That is what I need. The reason why I want Al Horford off the bench. One, again, Al Horford and Joel Embiid did not click. Al Horford takes too many threes when Joel Embiid is in the paint because he can't be in the paint. Ben Simmons can't shoot, which leaves Al Horford out on the perimeter. Al Horford, again, cannot shoot. I don't think Al Horford is a good enough shooter to stay on the three-point line. He can knock down a couple shots here and there, but there's no reason why Al Horford should average 6 threes. There's no reason for him to average 4 threes. Al Horford should be shooting 1 to 2 threes a night, and that's if he's wide open off a pick and roll or a switch. There's just no need to have him on the three-point line. And the reason why he is on the three-point line is because of Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is in the paint, which means Al Horford is going to take a step out of the paint because Ben can't shoot either. So now you're going to have 3 guys clogging the paint with Josh Richardson and Tobias Harris on the perimeter. You can't have that. You need to have 3 guys basically on the perimeter at all times. That's how a regular NBA offense works, in my opinion. Ben Simmons also carries up the ball. So when you really look at the Sixers offense, you have 4 guys playing the perimeter. One of them is not shooting the ball, and that is Ben Simmons. One of them should not shoot the ball. That is Al Horford. And sometimes you literally have all 5 guys on the perimeter. That cannot happen. If I see that happen in this playoffs, there's something wrong. And I was talking about it yesterday in my live stream. I don't think Brett Brown is a very good coach. I don't think he is right to win an NBA title with this team. I don't. Do I think it's possible? Anything is possible. But do I think it happens? No, I don't think it happens. And here's why. Now, this is what I think the NBA, or what I think the starting five is going to look like come playoff time. And this is Brett Brown's lineup. Ben, Richardson, Tobias, Horford, Embiid. The Sixers have 39 wins and 26 losses. 24 of those losses came on the road. 2 of them came at home. That's amazing. In all honesty, that is really amazing. To only lose 2 games at home. Usually when teams lose very rarely at home, they end up doing very well. But here's the difference. They had fans in those stands when they were on their championship run. We do not. We're not even in Philadelphia. We're in Orlando. No fans, no Sixers crowd, no t-shirt cannons, nothing. No music. Maybe there's music. But there's nothing like a real feel to the NBA game without NBA fans in the stands. With that being said, do I personally think that this lineup can get it done? Do I think the lineup that started game 1 with Ben, Richardson, Tobias, Horford, and Embiid, do I think that lineup can get it done? No. And I gave my reasoning for it already. You cannot have Al Horford on the perimeter. And that is what he plays when he is with Ben, Tobias, Richardson, and Embiid. It does not work. It hasn't worked. And especially with no crowd, you need to make those shots that you usually don't make. We struggled tremendously on the road this season. Tremendously. Like I just said, 26 losses, 24 on the road. That's awful. We lost to the Magic. We lost to the Hawks. We lost to the Warriors. We were losing the Suns. We were losing to bad teams. The Wizards. Like, they just all keep coming back in my mind. We were losing to very bad teams on the road. We cannot have that happen. I don't care that it's not at home. You need to make shots. We do not have that hard of a schedule that we should... Like, we do not have that hard of a schedule where we shouldn't be able to at least win 5 or 6 games. Minimum. If we only win 3 games, the Sixers will be first-round exits. If we win 6 or 7 or 8, which I don't think will happen, but, you know, the Sixers have had pretty good runs to end the season the past couple years. Do I think the Sixers could contend for a title this season? I'm going to be honest. I think they can. The reason why I think they won't is because of Brett. The reason why I think they can is because we're talented enough. Ben, Richardson, Tobias, Horford, and Embiid should be a good lineup. That should be the best offense. That should be the best offensive maybe not offense. That should be the best defensive lineup in the NBA / starting 5. Those should be locks. Ben, Horford, Embiid, they're all-stars. Tobias is borderline. Richardson, up and coming. Why can't the Sixers get this job? Why can't they get it done? I think a lot of it falls on coaching. And I've said it a lot, and I really do truly mean it. I don't think Brett Brown is fit to coach an NBA winning, a finals winning team. There's no reason why you should lose last year. To one man. Now, yes, you had Siakam, you had Lowry, and obviously Kawhi. But Kawhi Leonard single-handedly beat the Sixers, if we're being honest. Siakam had one good game in Game 1. We got blown out. Okay. Kyle Lowry really wasn't that much of a factor. Van Vliet had his moments. But Kawhi Leonard single-handedly beat the Sixers last year with 3 All-Stars, a borderline, and a great shooter. And we couldn't get past the second round, facing against one guy who arguably had the greatest championship run I've ever seen. But that's not the point. Good teams win because they're coached well, because of good coaching. You saw The Last Dance. Jordan didn't win without Phil Jackson. And I don't think Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid are going to win with Brett Brown because I don't think he's the right coach. I think Elton Brand and the Sixers ownership and management, I think they need to take a step and fire this man this offseason. Whatever the outcome may be. Unless if they do win the championship. Or if they lose in Game 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals, make the finals and lose, or win the championship. Those are the only three reasons why I can't see Brett Brown getting fired. Every other way, he needs to be fired. Because this team is too talented not to contend for a championship. They are too good of a team to be in 6th place in the Eastern Conference. So, with that being said, what I think the Sixers rotation should be is Ben, Shake, Richardson, Tobias, and Embiid. What I think it will be because of Brett is Ben, Richardson, Tobias, Horford, and Embiid. And I think that if you have Al Horford in the starting 5, we will not make it past the second round. That is my final thoughts. Let me know what you guys think down below. Make sure you leave a like, a comment, and most importantly, subscribe. We are more than halfway there to 1,000. Thank you all for watching, and I am out. Peace.